More than 65 years have passed, but a presence still lingers on this movie set. The menacing existence of a phantom.
Universal Studios is synonymous with the horror genre, with a library full of iconic films, including Dracula, The Wolfman, Frankenstein, The Mummy, and The Phantom of the Opera, all filmed on location at Universal's iconic Backlot. But did you know that one of the most iconic soundstages on Studios property would also go on to become haunted by the very phantom that made it famous? So sit back, feast your eyes, glut your soul on this accursed tale of The Haunting of Soundstage 28. As one of the oldest soundstages on the Universal lot, Stage 28 hosted much of Universal's original horror canon, including Dracula, The Bride of Frankenstein, and Psycho. But ultimately, Soundstage 28 was known for housing the famous Paris Opera House set, featured in the 1925 film The Phantom of the Opera. For a quick history lesson, The Phantom of the Opera is a silent horror film adaptation of Gaston Leroux's 1910 novel Le Fantôme de l'Opéra, where the deformed phantom Eric haunts the Paris Opera House. Back to the soundstage. Commissioned for construction by famed producer and founder of Universal Studios Carl Laemmle, Stage 28 began construction in 1924. The 14,000 square foot building was notable due to it being the first set to be constructed from steel and concrete. Once completed, the stage would be the home of the Paris Opera House set seen in the film and would be integrated with the rest of the structure. The film would star Lon Chaney as Eric, the Phantom of said opera. The role of Eric would become the celebrated star of yesteryear's most iconic role. Lon Chaney was known as the Man of 1,000 Faces. Not only was he a prominent actor in silent horror films, but he was a master makeup artist who would go to extreme lengths to pull off his desired looks, and in most cases would cause him great discomfort. To create the look of Quasimodo in The Hunchback of Notre Dame, he used padding and a weighted harness which forced him to crouch, preventing him from standing up straight. The eye appliance he wore for the film allegedly caused him vision issues. For his role as Eric in Phantom of the Opera, Chaney would pull the tip of his nose up and pin it in place with wires, pulling it up tight behind his ears, which would cut into his skin and cause bleeding. Stage 28 would go on to be known as the Phantom Stage due to its attachment to the film. It is believed that the soundstage was also Chaney's favorite to work in. Chaney would pass away in 1930, but it is believed he still made his presence known in his favorite set. Over the years, reports of a caped figure roaming the catwalks of Stage 28 would be reported by security guards, stagehands, and other Backlot employees. All accounts claimed that the caped figure featured the smiling face of Lon Chaney, sometimes in his phantom makeup. In a turn of irony, Chaney, the famed Phantom of film, will go on to be the Phantom of his film set. But he is not alone. In 1925, an electrician working on the lights in the catwalks during the filming of Phantom of the Opera fell to his death, and walks the very same catwalks as the Cape Chaney ghost. Reports of flickering lights are attributed to the electrician, who is believed to be playing pranks on the workers. Employees would claim they would return to Stage 28 and lights that were thought to be turned off would be turned on, and vice versa. Other reports include cold spots throughout the stage and unexplainable noises, such as doors opening and closing with no one around. For over the span of 89 years, the Phantom Stage would be reused for film and TV productions, including an episode of Knight Rider that involves a phantom haunting a soundstage. Before its demolition in 2014, Stage 28 was the world's oldest surviving structure built specifically for a movie. The Paris Opera House set that was housed inside was placed into storage to preserve the iconic set. So now the question remains, was the Phantom attached to the soundstage, or does he live on with the set? Happy Halloween, everybody.